Season 7 of the AGL PUBG Squads League has commenced. 22 top squads, some new, some old, coming together to battle it out for the Agile Gaming League PUBG Squads Championship. Over 3 weeks, each week the squads coming together to play it out for 3 games. Each week, game 1 is Erangel, game 2 is Miramar, game 3 is Sandhawk, fighting out for those all-important position points, ranging from 300 down to 15, and for each additional kill, the squad being rewarded 10 additional points. Of course, these come together over the 3 weeks to really find out who takes the title home of the AGL champions. So far, we've played those 3 games, but before we move ahead and discuss some of those performances of those squads and particular individuals, and have a look at who's currently lying at the bottom, that middle, and who's currently taking that 3-2-1 position in the league and therefore having made the strongest starts, let's go and have a look at those endgame battles from games 1, 2 and 3 of week 1. It's just, oh, Puzo's gone down though. Has Puzo gone down? Puzo has gone down. Which of these teams is going to do it? It's just 1 against 1. It's Bentley against Buzz. Buzz is on 100% live. No, Bentley's on 100% dubs. Buzz is only on 20% at the same time. He's managed to take him down. That's Team Agile taking down Team Proficient. Buzz just now picking up Puzo. But so many action. He who watches just sitting there. Faceless. Is he the only surviving member from Faceless? I'm not giving sure. Jolly Reaper. Surely he's just going to look out the window though. He's just putting himself in a lot of danger there. 2 from Jolly. He knows he's there now. It looks like Zeus and Reaper both going in for the same shot. Just coming through. Let's have a look on how he deals with it. He's come through. He's got his He's got his car 98 by the look. Is it? Let's have a little look. Grenade just coming through. How's that grenade going to be looking? That could well take out Zeus if he's not careful. No, slightly went wrong. Okay, Hibby's just gone down. Oh, I tell you what, on the top there, I can't do all of the battles. Guy here watches is just retreating. Puzo and Buzz just coming round. Who's he going to do? Zeus is ready for him. Jolly Roos and Reaper just want to take him down. Who's going to get it? Oh my goodness, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. He's gone down, but Grim, is he going to take him? He has. He who watches has gone down, but they've both gone down. Team 12 has been eliminated. Surely Team 15 has gone as well. I'm not sure who went first. That's leaving Buzz and Proto coming through, but Prototype and BL Key is coming through. The green is moving very, very quickly. Just Jesus. So 4 teams now. 3 teams. Team 5 has gone. The blue was just too much. BLK, featuring Sexy Pig, the only one with 4. Angel of the Darkness held you higher. Angel of the Darkness coming 3rd. Pub Jesus is Pub Jesus from Ineffable Gaming up against BLK, all on his own. Prototype, Sexy Pig, Envy, and Alan going up Pub Jesus, wanted to make a big push, but he's done well. He may well play it, you never know. Pub Jesus is in trouble though. Sexy Pig going round with the left hand flank. Pub Jesus knows it's going to be happening. He knows he's not going to just stand there in front of him. He'll be looking left and right, right and left, up and down. There you go, Jesus. Oh, there you have it. There you have it. Sexy Pig finishing off Jesus, winning the first game of the AGL. I mean, that's the thing. The circle really has played into the hands of the quick gaming community boys. Team P are coming through from the squad white team. Deja Vu is just sitting there very, very patiently. It's not a bad little position. I say that as if I'm not sure who threw that grenade. It may well be Deja Vu. It may be one of the Team Proficient guys. So this should be a really good fight. 5 teams. We've got squad white. We've got Team Proficient. We've got the quick gaming community just coming through. Is that Deja Vu gone down? That's 11 gone. That's the squad white's gone. The problem is for the guys is where the circle lies. I think they'll probably make a play round the back, surely. On your head, some Mad Bro and Zilla still from BLKB are just sitting in the remnants of the side of the circle. You could find that they do that all the way to the end. It's likely that one of these teams is going to take out the other of these teams. If you're just looking up here, you've got Quick. He probably doesn't know 2 of them as he's coming through. He's probably, in fact, you can see them. They know the Team Proficient are outside. It's going to be quite close. It's a difficult one for me to watch. Due to the circle, what I will do is just take an action here so we can see as it just comes through. I'll just give you this angle. So Bentley's actually just gone down. You've got Quig, you've got Eye of the Pod Boy. The Team 16 has actually gone down, so that Zilla from BLQP has actually been found from behind, disconcerting. Bentley is still down. I'm not sure if he's just getting a plug up. 3 teams just available. It's one of the boys from On Your Head Son just on the outside. I think he's probably just going to take it relatively easy. You've got a full squad of 4 from the Quick gaming community, and you've got 4 from Season 5 champions Bentley that are coming in with I'm hasten to add, with a lot of intentions of doing incredibly well. They're just coming together now, so they just have to be a bit careful. They're just hibernating together, an opportunity for that nice grenade as they come through. Lifting, just taken down quick as soon as he jumps down, but that blue is may well forced him, depends where it happens. Let's see how this comes round. They're being taken down from everywhere, 3 teams still available. Taylor's just coming down, and there you go with it through. The last boy's coming down, I have fucking 33 seconds down. Mavro though as well. I have the plug just coming down. Team 3 has been eliminated, that's On Your Head Son. It's Bentley and disconcerting from Team Proficient. Look at them, they are in so much trouble right now. This will be a miracle move if they manage to find themselves out. I'll try and move it through because I know how it's looking. I know I've got that big, I can't see my stream at the moment, but that big old Agile symbol just rotating on my right hand side. Sucky's going to jump through, he has. I tell you what, I think he might have managed to get through. He's used that smoke beautifully. I tell you what, now he's got an opportunity as he gets in the house. PUBG has got in as well. This has turned things around. It looked as if United Gaming had the chance, the opportunity. But Sucks and PUBG have come through. They're still on the roof. They still can stay on the roof. 2 are below, 2 are up on ground. How is this going to work? Who's going to have to move out first? Who's going to have to jump down from the roof? Oh my goodness, Jesus has gone down. It's all going to be down to Sucks. It's going to be down to Sucks. It's going to be a close one. It's a really, really difficult one to try and give you the camera action off. Oh, look at that. I'll tell you what, is that foal just lying down? Sucks is in all sorts of trouble. Jesus has gone down. United Gaming were Macca and Foal. Sucks with Ineffable Gaming, the last man surviving. But if you want a man in there, he's not a bad one to have. The circle is the circle. It's not moving any further. No one's going to budge in him. Do United Gaming jump off? Are they going to jump off? Surely if they're going to jump off, they're going to jump off together. Surely. Or do they take on one on the roof and one just taking that defensive position? Just on the off chance that they have 2 different perspectives just coming through. I'd have probably just stayed there so I can look through the window. But who do I know? I commentate. I host. Here we go. He's looking out. He's looking out. I want to get a little bit closer. Sucks is trying to get her through. They're just waiting for him. Sucks has got a chance. Look at this for a final circle. What a battle. What a battle. It's going to be tense in there. Sucks is just making it look around. Foal and Macca are just up and down. Oh, Molotov is going in. This could cause all sorts of trouble. It's going to get him. It has got him. He's on fire and he's gone down. There you go. United Gaming coming through with a win. A chicken dinner for Game 3 of Season 7 of the Agile Gaming League. So there we have it, some endgame action, some top squads coming together in that final circle going for the big 300. I suppose there is a conversation we have to have, isn't there? The fact that, especially in games 1 and 2, for the first time in the league, and remember we are in Season 7, so we're over 6 months in, we did get a little bit of lag. The question is, what can we do? Number one, we've got to understand that we've got 22 squads in the league. What we can do as we move forward is separate those 2, hopefully take it in growth. Let's say we get 36 teams for next season and we can put that into 2 leagues. If we have 2 leagues, we can have a top league, a premiership if you will, and we can have a first division where we can sort of employ, if you like, a promotion and a relegation scenario, the champions coming from that top scenario. Another thing we could do is potentially divide it into an EU league and an American league, and those 2 leagues actually playing off in week 4 to be crowned our overall champions. But guys, there is a reason why we had some lag, and it's completely understandable. When we're moving towards those final circles and we've still got 63 people coming together shooting it out, we're moving beyond the scenario where we've got 2 or 3 squads coming together, and it's 6 or 7 squads coming together in a crazy catalyst of fire. We've got drops coming through. We've got rain coming down. Yes, the servers of PUBG are the servers of PUBG. We can only do what we can do. But of course, we are looking into some solutions. One immediate thing we can do, of course, is to think to ourselves, do we go EU server, US server, EU server, US server, and swap it round, and therefore no one holds any form of advantage. You know what I'm building here? We're trying to give you the best of amateur esports scenarios, but I can only use the functionality at my fingertips. Anyhow, we'll continue that conversation as we move through. What we can do at this point in time is just remind ourselves where we are, who came in the end in those top 3 positions over those 3 games. So let's have a little look. This is how it's going to work. Let's just have a little reminder. I know we saw some of that action as we went through, but let's just have a look in the end who made what happen. In game 1 in Erangel, and a first game in the AGL for BLK featuring Sexy Pig. They got a first place, so well done to them. Some really good action, not only just first place, but they had 4 surviving members at the end. And that's with all that craziness that was going on. Yes, the circle was kind, but they didn't let anyone get past them. In second place is our friends in Effable Gaming, PUBG rallying his troops, going up against BLK there at the end as a sole man. But these guys are looking to take the championship, let me tell you. They're not messing around. They've got a new addition. Well, they've got a couple of new additions. One being Sucks. These boys have been practicing hard over the last couple of wins. Sync's coming second in Season 6. And they are a team that's going to make a difference. And they're going for that win. And in third place, and we've got to give them congratulations, the Angels of Darkness, Grim and his troops, in their first game as a clan, coming together. And yes, they may well have only got 1 kill, but they got a third place. And congratulations to you guys. In game 2, our Season 5 champions, Team Proficient, Bentley, Lifted and crew coming through with a win. In second, we've got our Quick Gaming community coming through, holding firm. Circle was kind, but in their only second game in the AGL, what a great performance by these guys. And in third place, the team that came third in Season 6, my good friends from On Your Head Some Boys, coming through with a good stable points haul. One of the boys just staying back, being clever, going to ninja mode and bringing home some well-deserved points. And in game 3, again, a new guys currently formed from what was Apex, Macca and crew, Chrissy, for example, coming through, taking down who were in second place, the boys in Ineffable Gaming. United Gaming come through with their first win of the season. Ineffable Gaming in second after that battle we saw, but what we didn't see was Faceless bringing through a third position. And there we have it. There are your first, second and third for games 1, 2 and 3. So we've had some clips. We've had a look at some endgame battles. Here's your top 3 in the top 3 games. What it's time for now. Let's have a look at how those league tables look.
Render for the start.
So where are we? How's it going to work? Who's at the top? Who's in the middle? And who is laying down a little bit nervous at the bottom of the league? As normal, let's remind ourselves, 22 top squads. It really, there is no bad squad here. Everyone's got heightened quality throughout. We can all go into a public lobby and get win after win, dinner after dinner. But this is a different scenario. This is a competitive platform. How does it work? Well, this is how it works. As you can see, just over here, well, I should say over there, what we're going to have, we've got weeks 1, 2 and 3, position and kill points, giving it all the information we need. But let's start. We're going to zip through them a little bit quicker as normal, as we do have those 22 teams to go through. The first team we're going to talk about are the boys. Frame banging, welcome. Come to my stream. Get to level 5 and you get a prize, but on this occasion we weren't getting a prize because banging Mango, Player, Thorn and Alone, it doesn't quite come to plan. But listen, if anyone can take it on the chin, it's these. With a 19th, the 20th and 20th and just 1 kill, the boys are currently in 22nd position. After a storming duo performance and a team that is building a reputation, Team Smokey, let's just say this probably wasn't the start you were looking for, hey boys. Jonesy here, who's responsible for so many of the team's logos, quality through and through, with Bandit, Aiden, Dragon and Red Eye with a bit of espresso on the side. Not quite the start with the 12th and 18th and 21st, and again, just like SPG, just getting the 1 kill. No doubt, getting some practice in over the week. Now, Jolly. I know you've just joined us, Jolly, my man. In fact, Jolly, you've got 2 squads, but come on, get me that logo. It's looking a little bit bare up here. And your score's a bit bare too. Long Dong Stoner, Dog Farts. Now, Dog Farts, you've already had your name banned, and now I have to go into the league table and change it. Why would you call yourself Dog Farts in the first place? I don't know. A little bit of a warped mind, maybe. But after an 18th, 11th, and 19th, I hope you had a good time and good next week. So, Team Toxic. So you've got Hacks, you've got Flawless, you've got Dundra, and you've got Bears. Let me tell you, there is not it's pretty difficult to get a better 4 than these guys. But I tell you now, this is not the start you were looking for. Now, I've got if I was going to put a little bit of a sly bet on, these guys were, in my mind, top 3. If not the potential champions. They've got comms, they've got the talent, they've got the accuracy. And this just shows you. I'm not suggesting, you know, that the other teams can't do it either that are below. But with a 21st, a 19th and a 22nd, although with 7 kills overall, I mean, these boys can take down anybody on their day. So not quite the start they were looking for. Remember, Hacks last season when Team Beard, so part of the team that took the season 6 championship. No doubt a little bit better next week. In 18th place, some of the guys that did get affected by some of the lag, not really what they were looking for. And after a really good performance in week 3 of season 6 is NY and the Lost Boys Gaming Crew. A 15th, the 12th and the 13th and 2 kills, currently in 18th place. In 17th are our Vigilant Assassins. I think Deadfall and Pickle were recently doing a stream, 24-hour stream or a stream for veterans, always looking to look after their comrades of arms and with an understanding of what everybody in our forces go through. So many gamers here in the league, being a veteran, our thanks to all of you and great effort for the boys. A 16th and a 15th and a 12th though, 6 kills, not bad. Savage Gaming, Scobble, Hemp, Sloth, Hyde, Bakes and Deluxe coming through. And whilst they did get a really good 5th, just lying on that cliffside next to the water, down on the island of Sandhawk after a 22nd and a 17th in games 1 and 2, find themselves just in 16th position. The second of the BLK squads led by Assassin with a 17th and a 4th to the 16th. And actually a lot of that down to Zilla. Zilla looking after a real lovely little ninja performance in game 2 there on Miramar, sort of hiding in that, you know, hiding in whatever it was, throwing out grenades, molotovs, you know, positioning himself very much on the outside of the circle, staying out of trouble. Well done to Zilla. Real good work, my man. And in 13th and 14th, with just a few points between them, 5 points between them, in fact, coming in 14th first is Agile Apparition. Again, a really, really good squad. Clivey, Dodbone, Habitual and Accord coming through just with a 14th, a 9th and a 14th, with 9 kills with 275 points. So not really what they were looking for. But this is where we can actually think about, look how close the points are, guys. Look how close the points are. This is not a week 1 where anybody's going to head, and this continues all the way to the top of the league. Guys, it doesn't matter where you are right now. You can still win this thing. Let's come back up. So with just 5 points in front of them, and it was just 10 points behind between 15th and 14th. In 13th place, Angels of Darkness. After that fantastic start in 3rd place, Grim, Retaliation, Free Surgeon, We Are Groot and Kojo coming through. Yes, they just got 1 kill, but you know what? They got a few points and they've done a really good job. Well done to you guys. 13th place. In 12th place, Quicks Gaming Community. Coming through with Quick, with Taylor, who I've had a few comments back and forth with. I have the Plug Boy, Silver and Crew coming back with a second, lovely second. We saw some of that action in some of those endgame highlights. Currently in 12th place with 345 points. And in 10th and 10th, because there was no 11th, but both squads coming through with 360 points, just 15 points ahead of Quicks in 12th. First of all, Squad Wipes led by Asian. Asian, a real popular guy on the circuit with Badger, Triple Hornet, Deja Vu and Mangus. Of course, with Vanquish. I wouldn't want to say all of your names without including you too. Actually, not too bad. 3 top 10 finishes with a 10th, a 5th and a 9th with 6 kills coming through with 360 points. But just, well, not just ahead at all, on the same number of points, 360, are the Rip Squad with Hams, with Dabes, Kevin, Wasted and Crew. With 210 and 8th in there, getting some well-deserved points. And I think this is where the difference is. Honestly, guys, it might just be 10 points per kill. And I think we do have to consider upping that to 15 for Season 8. Look at the difference it makes. 11. So what that 110 extra points due to kills. That really upping your point scenario after some middle of the group finishes in position scenarios. In 9th and 8th, or in 8th and 9th, we've got 2 of the Agile squads. First of all, we've got Agile Team Beard with Zero, Counter Forces, Cognac and Para. Now, Zero led his team last season to the championship, but much change has happened, and that's normal in esports. That's very, very normal. Some changes have been had. So with a 13th, a 10th, and a best result for the week in 7th, and 16 kills, 395 points. Agile with Puzo, Chomster, Goober, Reaps, and Buzz coming through with 305 after a 4th and an 8th, not too bad, but a 16th in Gate 2 dragging them down a little bit. Now, I've spoken to the boys, and let me tell you, no worries with a lag or anything. Thanks for that, just coming up. I think that's a bit awkward. But this is one of those scenarios where the circle went against these boys each and every time. But they did what they could. They come out like men. Have to do better next week, I think. Well, that's what they'll be aiming to do anyhow. 465 points. Not many behind 7th point. We talked about this before, Jolly. Get your logo to me, my man. With Rebel, Kuda, Paddy and crew. A 5th and a 4th, so really good there. 5th and a 4th considering the competition that everybody's up against. 13 kills, just at 14th in game 2 was their stumbling block in that regard. So both of these teams, as we can see, pretty good performances, but down in 7th and 8th at the moment. So we're up, we're getting to the higher echelons of the league. In 6th place, we have the BLK sponsoring, or sponsored by, or featuring Sexy Pig, Prototype, MV, Pig and Campbell playing this week. A 1st and a 6th, so really starting the season off well with that chicken dinner. A 6th place in game 3, but that 13th in game 2, sort of limiting their position points as it were, getting the 12 kills overall with 600 points. And again, you can see how close it is. It's all to play for, guys. If you look at the likes of Gunsmoke, who last season started, I think, pretty much at the bottom, went up to, went up and up, ending up relatively high in the league table. Anything can happen. In 5th place of Faceless, the champions of the duo tournament the week before. So you've got He Who Watches, Collector, Smitty, Booch and Slaps coming through with 3 top 10 finishes, or 3 top 8 finishes. An 8th, a 6th and a 3rd with 19 kills. And this is where we start to see this coming up in terms of kill count. 610 points. So just 10 points in front of BLK, but surely happy with their first squads tournament-based competitive matches in the AGL. In 4th, of course, we have your On Your Head Some Boys. And doesn't it look nice when all of those names have that tag in? Very nice indeed. Their captain Bonehead with You Mad Bro Silk Stevie, who likes a bit of Celine Dion, apparently, and take pics of something. I'm really not sure what he's taking pics of whilst we're playing together, but that's all a bit awkward. Chicktin and Ginger coming through with an 11th, a 3rd and a 7th with 365 points, getting 27 kills, so some really good kills there. If you look at that, 13 kills in game 1, 11 kills in game 2, bringing together 270 for a total of 635. I'm probably going to retract what I just said. I don't think it is you, Stevie, that takes the picks. I think it's one of the other boys, but we'll get back to that another week. So here we are. We get to the top echelons, the higher echelons of the league, and after week 1, just after 3 games, let's find out who the top 3 of the AGL, the Agile Gaming League, PUBG TPP Squads League are. Here we have it. Here we have it. Who's in 3rd? Who's in 3rd? Ineffable Gaming. A team led by PUBGesus with Hibby, Sucks, Fox, Rix, and the spicy Banana coming through, getting some practice in. Really wanted to win it this season, guys. Let me tell you, they are ready. They've been getting it down. They've made some high-level acquisitions. Yes, you have, Jesus. two second places. Game 1 a 2nd place. Game 3 a 2nd place. That 21st really wasn't what they were looking for, but with 16 kills coming through. How many points ahead? How many points ahead? 5 points ahead of 4th place. So very close. Even up here. 640 points for Ineffable Gaming. In 2nd place, RI Season 5 champions. Again, I tell you what, we've been looking at what you've been saying, Lifted in Attitude. They've been playing it big, saying they're coming after it after they weren't overly happy with their 4th, 5th place season, finish in Season 6. But after winning Season 5, Team Proficient are here to make an impact, and they are taking no prisoners. Winning Game 2, with a 9th and 11th, not quite what they were looking for in games 1 and 3, but with 24 kills, so 240 kill points, a total of 685. So what have you got? A 45-point advantage against an Ineffable Gaming. So Bentley, Lift and Attitude, Flanks, Dot and Disconcerting. Great start for you boys. Let's see what you can do next week. So in first place, we have United Gaming with Maka, Chrissy, Loki, and Slick coming through with a 1st, a 6th, and a 7th. Some really nice positioning, getting themselves on the roofs of those little houses in Sandhog in game 3 for the first place up against IG in that battle. A 6th and a 7th was not too bad, but really adding up to 545 position points, 33 kills. And I tell you what really helped them there was that 21 kill game, really bringing it home. And that wasn't down to one person, that was a collective effort by the boys in game 3. So 330 kill points overall, and with a little bit of a lead. Everything is close from second, pretty much down to 22nd, but with an advantage there of 190 points are United Gaming. A great start for a squad, a team, a collective that have only recently formed. So well done to Maka, Chrissy, Loki and Slick for what was a great beginning of the league. And there you have it, 22 teams. Yes, we've got some things to talk about. Yes, we can continue to make improvement, but guys, I hope you understand how much goddamn work this takes, let me tell you. I will see you on Sunday. This has been some highlight shows. For next week, guys, please send me a few more clips of some of the action. I do understand it's difficult when you're on a competitive platform to start going capture last 2 minutes and then send it across, but see what you can do for me at the very least. Okay, there's your 22 teams. Top 22 PUBG teams competing in Season 7 of the Agile Gaming League. We will see you on Sunday for games 4, 5 and 6, again going through the same maps. Let's hope we don't get those lag issues. Let's say that was a one-off scenario. Really looking forward to commentating on those games. Let's get some vibe going, spread the word a little bit. You know we're the best out there. Let's see what we can do for registration for the Season 8 and a little bit of growth. But listen, this is Truth from the AGL. I'm here for you. I'll play with you boys very, very soon over the week. This is your highlight show. I'm signing off. Take care. Press those likes, boys. See you very, very soon indeed.